Question 5 is from the chapter coordinate geometry. Concept tested, one key property of parallelogram, and in coordinate geometry we're going to be applying the midpoint formula to arrive at the answer. The vertices of a parallelogram PQRS taken in order are P3, 4, Q minus 2, 3, R minus 3, minus 2. So we know the coordinates of P, Q and R. Then what we have been asked to find out are the coordinates of this vertex S. Right. Let's quickly plot this parallelogram. P3, 4, Q minus 2, minus 3, R minus 3, minus 2. The coordinates of S that we are trying to find out, let's assign them to variables X, Y. We're trying to find out this value. What we are going to be using as a property of a parallelogram is that in a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. QS is a diagonal, PR is a diagonal. These diagonals will bisect each other, which essentially means that the point where these two diagonals meet, that point is going to be the midpoint of both the diagonals. Let's say this is the point where the diagonals meet. This O is the midpoint. O is the midpoint of PR and O is the midpoint of QS as well. We know the coordinates of P and R. So we will be able to find out the coordinates of point O using the midpoint formula. The coordinates are x1, y1 and x2, y2, the endpoint coordinates of, let's say, points P and R in this case. Then the coordinates of O computed would be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. We know the midpoint formula. So let's compute the coordinates of O initially as the midpoint of PR. Let's do that in the next slide. So O as midpoint of PR. The coordinates of O will therefore be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, 3 minus 3 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, which is 4 minus 2 by 2. So the coordinates of point O are essentially 3 minus 3 is a 0, 0 by 2 is a 0, 4 minus 2 is a 2, 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So computed the coordinates of point O, this is equal to 0, 1. This is the midpoint of PR. This is the same as the midpoint of QS. So midpoint of QS is equal to 0, 1. We know the coordinates of Q. We just need to find out the coordinates of S. So let's again reapply this coordinate, the midpoint formula. We're going to compute O as the midpoint of QS. Known that the coordinates of O are 0, 1, right? That's what we got. 0, 1 are the coordinates of O. So essentially 0, 1 should be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, which is minus 2 plus x by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, which is 3 plus y divided by 2. Equate the x coordinates on both the sides and y coordinates on both the sides. So 0 is equal to minus 2 plus x divided by 2. Cross multiply, you will get 0 is equal to minus 2 plus x, or x is equal to 2. So x coordinate of point S is a 2. Do the same thing for the y coordinates. So you'll get y is equal to 3 plus y by 2. Cross multiply the 2. 2 is equal to 3 plus y. Take the y to the left hand side. We'll get take the 3 to the left hand side. We'll get y is equal to minus 1. So 2, minus 1 are the coordinates of point S. 2, minus 1 happens to be choice C. Before you leave, I want you to do two things. One, sign up at online.maxtute.com to get started with CBSE Class 10 Math online tuitions. It takes all of 5 minutes and less than 3 steps to get started. So get it done today. And second thing, I want you to subscribe to this channel if you already haven't and turn on notifications so that you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. And also spread the word about this channel to your friends and classmates.